Sparta draws first blood against its arch-rival Pope John as the Spartans cap their transition perfectly as Emily Farrell scores, and Sparta goes up 1-0 here at Sparta High School. Pope John has an answer here. Watch Tara Fisher find Katie McCabe by the 8, and she turns and fires, and we're all tied at 1. Okay, Kayla Dalzell scores twice for the Lions, and this is her second goal as she one-times this pass from Kelly Ferguson from behind the net, and the Lions lead 3-1. And then watch Melanie O'Connor go high for this one as she goes over the top for this pretty goal, and Pope John leads 4-1. Okay, Pope John does a great job of passing, and it's settled attack. Watch Kayla Dalzell find Tara Fisher with the backhand, and Fisher finishes, and Pope John goes up 5-1. Sparta gets back on the scoreboard here as Lauren Gear scoops up the ground ball, and she gets a fortuitous bounce off PJ goalie Rachel Conway's stick as the ball trickles in, and Sparta trails 5-2. Now watch this great goal off the restart for Sparta as Lauren Gear finds a wide open Emily Farrell, who then fires in her second goal of the game, and Sparta trails 5-3 at the half. All right, second half we go, and the Spartans scored a third straight goal here. Watch Kate Van Voorst find Taryn Rogowski, who presents herself and then scores, and we have ourselves a one-goal game, 5-4 Pope John. Pope John would answer, however, and the Lions take an 8-4 lead off the restart as Lindsay Clayton whips in this goal for the Lions. But watch this great look by Emily Farrell in traffic as she finds Taryn Rogowski, who weaves her way through the PJ defense for the goal, and it's a 3-goal game, 8-5 Pope John. The Lions and Spartans trade goals before Tara Fisher runs the break here for the Lions, and she hits Kelly Ferguson in stride, and she scores her second goal, and the Lions lead 10-6. But the Spartans keep fighting once again. It's Emily Farrell making a great pass as Lauren Gear cashes it in as she goes low, and Sparta trails by 3, 11-8. And Kelly Ferguson makes it the 12-8 final here for Pope John on this nifty goal off the Tara Fisher feed as the Lions post their second 12-8 win over the Spartans this season.
You know, we came out here knowing it's Sparta, our biggest rival, and I think both teams come out and play their best, and we played really well and came up on top.
We all worked really hard, and we're really close as a team, and we worked on from last game, calling our cutters and, you know, not rushing on offense, so I think we improved from the last game.
It was really nice beating Sparta for the second time. It's always a challenge, always a close game, but I think we came here with a lot of intensity, we worked hard, and we pulled it off.
We were a little sluggish at the start. Ground balls is always tough when you're translating from a turf field that you're used to practicing on to a grass field. But I thought the intensity picked up, and we matched their intensity, and we were able to just keep pushing our game, and we were able to come out on top.
Pope John had built the lead at half, but Taryn Rogowski scored early in the second half for the Spartans and was just a one-goal game.
Team always seems to pick up the intensity when we need it. I mean, when we're down, we get together. We know we really want to beat them and win the game, so we pull it together.
We got a little nervous, I think. I knew we could pull it off, but I think it was just on the grass we're a little bit slower, so I think we just needed to pick it up a little bit.
It was a little nerve-wracking knowing that they came back, scored right away, but all I thought in my head that was that we need to step it up, you know, get right back in there, and we did. And played good.
They knew that it was all about intensity, and giving them any kind of momentum would have been, catastrophic. And right off the draw, we started taking control of those draws. And once we did that, we were able to get down. We settled down our offense a little bit more instead of trying to push too many passes through. And we were able to get the good passes through and then score some goals.
Pope John coach Christian Conway switched Kelly Ferguson's role this year, moved her from center to attack, and Ferguson has really come through.
I made a transition from center to attack, and I think it's a really great transition. Tara's at center, and she's doing a really great job. And at home, we work really well.
Last year, she played center, and she did a great job, was great on the draws, and had a great stick, made great passes, and when she was able to drive the cage, made great shots on goal. Her one thing was running up and down the field and playing defense were not her strong suits, so we said we had a space on attack. I said, hey, why don't we try you at attack? We slid her up there, and with the stick skills she has and the eye for the cage, she was just able to just put them in time after time, and a great job this season.
Melanie O'Connor is one of the top athletes in the area, and she's a key as a defensive wing for this Pope John squad.
I play defensive wing, so me and Allie Christinger usually switch on and off for offense, and I'm mainly on defense, and once in a while I get to play offense, so It's usually what I do.
The great part is because she's such a great athlete that a lot of teams have trouble getting down on, getting a fast break on us because she's so quick. She's so good with her stick. She intercepts passes. She gets the ground balls. She just gets back on players and checks the ball out of their sticks. She just does a phenomenal job, and it's all about being an extremely great athlete. And then she can just pick up the ball, turn the other way, and make great passes, and has a great mind for offense too. So she's a great two-way player.
This Pope John team is putting it together at the right time of the season, and if they're able to get past Sparta, they'll play a very good West Essex club in the Group 2 playoffs.
I think we're capable of anything. I mean, our team, we came in, we're 12-5 now, and I think if we get the chance to play West Essex, we'll give them all we have.
I'm confident that we could go pretty far, but I think we all have to work together and really hustle out on the field.
I think we're capable of beating them if we come in with intensity and work really hard and focus on the game, work on our ground balls, work together. I think we could pull it off.
We're definitely capable of winning a couple more games. I mean, we can if we are definitely clicking, all the passes are working, we're getting on those ground balls, defense is playing smart. There's, not too many teams in our bracket that can really take it to us until the end when the top teams are left.